Hi, I'm Jamie. Welcome to your practice. I have a little chair sequence for you today. It's pretty brief and it's pretty gentle and it is all in the chair. We won't be standing in this practice today. So make sure you have a comfortable chair that is sturdy, preferably with no arms. And as always, make sure you're seated with your knees at about 90 degrees. And if you're on the petite side and your feet cannot touch the floor, I really recommend you put a couple of books underneath there, or a block. A yoga block works really well, 2 yoga blocks. Conversely, if you're on the tall side and your legs are really long and you can't, you're way up, then it's best to sit on something to raise you up just a little bit. So wherever you are, also, I recommend having water close by so you can stay hydrated. Really important for muscle conduction. The muscles require water for the contractions and the conduction of nerve impulses, so we've got to stay hydrated. All right, that's enough of the lecture. Now we're going to really tune in here. So sit up nice and tall, comfortable. You're kind of out from the back of your chair just a little bit so that you have room to move. Close down the eyes if you like and bring your hands to your heart if that feels comfortable for you. And if it's not comfortable to close your eyes, maybe just a slightly downward gaze. And as you breathe and tune into your body, see if you can kind of drop out of that thinking, ruminating, busy mind and drop down into the beautiful, gorgeous, amazing body of yours, into the felt sensations, softening between your eyebrows, taking some nice deep breaths in to really tune in and drop into our bodies. This is your time. You get to stay out of all the thoughts and all the rumination and just breathe. Enjoy your body, love your body. Boundless love is our theme today. And if you like to have a mantra, maybe you could say, I am a vessel of boundless love. And as that's starting to kind of sink in and resonate, I want to dedicate this practice, as always, to my son, who I lost a couple of years ago. Maybe you want to dedicate the practice to someone that you really love, someone who's still here or who's gone beyond the veil. Dedicate this practice maybe to yourself if you prefer, or just breathe. And I want to give an extra shout out to my Siskiyou Family YMCA family of yogis who inspire me every day, who keep me going. And I want to dedicate this class also to my beautiful kitty here, Stevie Nicks, who helps me get through the day by being my little feline friend. So as you're breathing, maybe again saying the mantra, I am a vessel of boundless love. And I like to tell people, if your love tank is full, please share with those of us that need extra loving right now. And if your love tank is empty-ish or completely empty, dry, feel free to ask for help and be in receiving mode. Receiving beautiful love. Receiving from those who have some to give. So that when your love tank is full, you can do the same. I am a vessel of boundless love. One more deep breath there, in and out. Exhale. And now we'll do 2 big inhales with just a sigh out, and then we'll begin our practice. So deep inhale, fill those lungs, breathe in, fill those lungs, and just let it out. Sigh it out. Ooh, I can hear you. Go louder this time. Inhale. Sigh it out. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Let your arms come down and open your eyes and roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple of times. And then reverse. Your eyes are open. Your body is strong. You're feeling your body. Beautiful. Take your hands, reach them out, and Tap onto your shoulders with your fingertips and take your elbows out side to side and take some big circles all the way around, as big as you can go. And while you're sitting here, notice the seat beneath you. Notice if you could maybe squeeze your butt a little bit and engage a little bit more muscle into your entire body, and reverse those elbow circles. Can you push down into the floor and squeeze your butt? This is where the blocks come in handy, or the books underneath your heels if you're petite, or the blanket underneath you if you're tall. All right, let that go. And let's take the chin straight down to the chest, stretching the neck. And then we'll bring it back up. And only going as high as your neck will allow. And then let's add breath to this movement. So take a deep breath in with yourself in neutral. Exhale, chin down to your chest. And then inhale, rise up, chin as high as it feels like going. One more time. Exhaling down. Inhaling all the way up or part way up. Exhale back to neutral. And then take your right ear towards your right shoulder. And let your head be heavy over to the side, stretching on that left side of the neck. Now keep your wide collarbones here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your chin down and roll over to the other side. So now you've got your left ear over your right shoulder, and let yourself hang there with a few breaths, allowing your shoulder to be heavy and drag and pull away from the ear. And take a deep breath in there. And then exhale, bring your chin down into the center and roll your right ear over to your right shoulder again on an inhale. And then exhale down through center. Take it over to the left shoulder. And then bring yourself back down into neutral and then rise back up. Beautiful. All right. Now I want you to really find your butt muscles, your gluteus maximus muscles. Squeeze them and release. Squeeze them and release. Notice how you get taller when you squeeze, right? You engage. Squeeze and release. Take the hands, interlace the fingers, put them right over the crown of your head. Widen your collarbones and your elbows. Then hover your fingers, your hands, your palms right over your head just a little bit and squeeze your butt until you get tall enough to touch your hands that are hovering, and then release. And then squeeze up into the hands and then release. One more time. Squeeze, 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 and release. Very nice. Okay. Now, we're just going to take a little ragdoll swing. So just kind of take yourself into a gentle twist side to side. If you're out on the edge of your chair a little bit more, you can get a little more swing with the arms. Always be careful coming out onto the edge of the chair. Some chairs are sturdier than others. Okay, hold yourself right here in the center. Now your feet are right below your knees, so you should be at 90 degrees. And we're going to take some cat-cows, so hands around the knees. And first we'll pull the heart forward on an inhale and lift your tailbone behind you. I'll show you from the side a little bit. So you'll pull your heart forward, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, shoulders back, and then exhale and tuck and round. Inhale, reach up, rise up, cow, lift your heart, lift your tailbone, and then exhale, tuck back. Two more. Inhale, reach up, rise up, lift your heart, pull your shoulders down, stick your tailbone out, exhale, tuck. Round, look at your belly button. One more time. Inhale, reach up, rise up, lift your heart, pull your elbows down, and then exhale, tuck. And then sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. Okay. So now that my body is warming up, I'm starting to feel some more heat in my body. And so I'm starting to feel like I need to take off a layer. So I want you to do the same if it feels like you need to, make yourself comfortable. And that's the beautiful part about moving the body, isn't it? Is that we use the muscles and we bring in heat and energy. And that is a beautiful, beautiful part of life, using the body, creating energy, burning calories, staying healthy, blood flow, keeping some energy going. Boundless love, boundless energy. Reach up, rise up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart, and lift your heart right up to your thumbs. Squeeze your butt, stay tight. Hold yourself here. And then rest your hands back down onto your lap, but stay firm in your foundation. Lift your heart. And then gently take your right ear over towards your right shoulder and just hold. Hold and stretch. Take the left arm and let it extend down and back a little bit. And then rise the crown of the head up and take yourself over to the other side. Right arm down, opening up. And then rise back up. And then make sure you're on the edge of your seat for this one. So I'm going to turn an angle again so you can see me better. So you're facing the front. I'm facing the corner. And first thing we're going to do is bring our hands together right in the front. Push your hands together. Now, since you're facing front, that's going to be north, okay? That's your North Star. And then if you take your right arm and you peel it over to the right, you've got east, and then behind you is south, yeah? So if your left hand is north, can your right hand go south? Or is it somewhere southeast? And that's fine wherever it is. But we're going to try to bring it around and bring your entire carriage with you. Bring your rib cage with you. So we've got north and south-ish arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands back together in the center. Inhale. Exhale, peel now your left hand around to west and then south-ish. Take a deep breath here. Try to get the hands directly apart from one another. Stay solid in your heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring it around. All right, we'll link breath to movement. So we'll do it all together now. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, peel around with that right arm all the way around as far as you can go. Take your face and your chest with you. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. All the way back, hands together. Inhale. Exhale, peel your left arm around as far as you can go. Take your chest with you. Keep twisting, and then bring it back to the center. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Take it all the way around to south, or at least as far as you can go, and bring it back. Inhale, and then exhale all the way around as far as you can go. Ooh, and bring it back. Oh, that's effort. And then hands come right into the heart. And then rest. Let's bring the chin down again and just let your head sink heavy to the front. Just breathe. And then stand or sit up tall and roll the shoulders a couple of times. Move around a little bit. All right. So next we're going to stir some peanut butter, or stir whatever you desire. Chocolate, peanut butter, fondue, or maybe you're just drawing some circles with your tailbone. But we actually try to keep the upper body kind of quiet on this. So if you've never done this before, I mean, my class knows this by heart. But if you've never taken my class or you've never done this move before, it's like you have a paintbrush on your tailbone or a magic marker and you're drawing circles. Reverse, or I like to tell my classes, like, pretend like you are mixing together Adam's natural peanut butter, where the peanuts separate from the oil. And it is so hard to stir, and you have to really go all the way around the inside of that jar. And that makes you stir a little better. At least I do. All right, let's take a big breath in, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Now we're going to do a little bit of hand yoga. So you have the option to hold your hands out or forward or wherever you like, and you're kind of working your arm and shoulder girdle while you're doing the finger movements. Or if you find that your arms get tired, you can do this with your hands rested in your lap if that feels better to start. All right, so we have a little bit of hand yoga. This is good brain candy as well. So palms are forward, shoulders are down, collarbones wide, shoulder blades are together like two elevator doors in the back. Push into your heels, maybe even lift your toes just to wake up your feet a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring all the fingers together, but the thumbs remain out by themselves toward one another. Now, make a fist with just your fingers, index through pinky, and your toes can be up and down if you want to do this with your toes too, or maybe one thing at a time. But you're really having to focus here on just keeping, and try to keep the fingers together at the top too. So it takes some focus. Okay, now keep the fingers open. Take the thumb now and swing the thumb across to the palm and back. If your arms get tired, just rest them down. Otherwise, sit up tall, use your body. Thumbs toward one another, they swing in to the palm and out. Swing into the palm and out. Swing in and out. Okay, so now we're going to go for the coup de grace here. Keep the thumb out, take the pinky out, but keep the middle three fingers together. All right, this is some brain candy. Keep the pinky and the thumb where they are and try to just bend the middle three fingers. Oh. It's fun, frustrating, and fabulous all at the same time. It's hard, isn't it? You have to really focus. Okay, release. Just shake that out. Shake it off. Shake it off. Yes, okay. Maybe make a couple of figure eights with your shoulders, or just circle them around and just kind of take a few more stirs. Maybe make a couple of big stirs with your body just to kind of loosen that up. And we're going to take a big collective inhale and exhale. So rise up with your arms, take a deep breath in and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So glad the finger movements are over for this time, yeah? Okay, so next, we're going to take hands and interlace them and push out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale and lean over to the right. Now put your weight in your right heel and your right hip bone and really reach and open up that left side. Take your left side to the ceiling, your left rib cage. Keep breathing. And then inhale, rise up. And then exhale over to the left, and then push into your left heel, your left hip bone into the chair, and see if you can spiral your right rib cage to the ceiling. Stay firm in your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your hands behind you and just see if you can maybe put one fist right inside the other and just pull your heart forward. Bend your elbows as much as you need to pull your heart forward, and then release. Very nice. Okay, we're going to work on the legs a little bit. Now, this leg work is to specifically keep us strong for fall prevention, to keep the hip flexors and the quadriceps strong and the hips strong. So what we're going to do is point the toes. We're going to take the right leg out and flex the foot. So take your left leg out, point. I can talk, I really can. Flex your toes on that left side, which means you're pulling the toes towards you. Now, while you do that, we're going to tilt forward for a forward fold. So you might need to, squeeze around on the chair to find that perfect spot. Support yourself above the knee on that right side and bring yourself to a forward fold as low as you feel like going. If you feel like you can go even further, bring yourself down to the ground. Wherever you land is perfect. Try to keep your neck long and then even allowing your neck to relax. Take a deep breath in. One more deep breath. And then root down into the floor to rise back up. Take a big breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Now point the toes on that left side. Use your hands on your chair to stay firm and you've got a nice foundation here. And then lift up that left leg and then put it back down. Lift up that left leg and put it back down. One more time. Lift up that left leg, and put it back down. That's hard, isn't it? Okay, again, stir around, move around, do what your body wants. Just kind of, let everything go. It's great for stress relief. And then we'll get the other side. Now, right leg, flex the foot so you're pulling the toes towards you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant your hands over the right thigh above the knee. Try to avoid a joint when you're supporting yourself, and you're leaning forward and you're staying firm in your chair. So push down. And then again, if you feel like you have the space, maybe take it a little deeper. Bringing your arms down and let your head relax. Can you stay active in your right foot? Are you still flexing? Pushing into your left heel and your right heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, root down to rise back up. Reach the arms way high if you can, and exhale the hands to the heart. And now point the toes. Firm foundation in your butt muscles and your hip bones. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your right leg and bring it back down. And lift up your right leg. Whoosh. If these are really hard, you're not alone, but it really helps to practice these to really strengthen the hip flexors. This is really great for fall prevention. All right, beautiful. Let's take a drink. If you haven't already, stay hydrated. Make sure you're keeping your body supple, keeping the fascia hydrated, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, the soul. Everything is really working together in synchronicity. And when we're dehydrated, things start to shut down. So make sure you drink your water. All right. So next we're going to Goddess. So heel toe your feet wide as you can go. You'll want to be on the edge of your chair. So again, be very mindful. If you get out there, hi Stevie. If you get out there and you find like, oh, it's just too much, then just come back in a notch or two, right? But if you want to take it and kind of find your edge, make sure you stay wide and continue to drive the knees open away from one another. Push down into both heels. So this is a Goddess posture for the legs, and we'll take Goddess arms. So take a deep breath in, reach the arms up to the sky. And then the other way that I like to do this posture, Goddess, is take the thumb and the index finger together and then come down into almost like a cactus arm and then sit up really tall. And this Goddess posture is also called Fierce Angel. In Sanskrit, it's beautiful. Fierce Angel. Ooh, them's fighting words, right? Take a deep breath in. Exhale up to 5-pointed star with the arms again reaching up. Maybe wiggle your fingers around. Maybe take a few squeezes. And then bring your hands down. And we're going to take the left hand just above the left knee. And so it's awkward for me if I have my thumb on the inner thigh. So I like to turn my fingers to the inner thigh and my thumb outside. But you do whatever feels good for you, wherever you feel firm. And what we're going to do is we're going to sink down with the left shoulder towards the left knee, and then take the right arm up if you can. Now, if not, just stay here. Just, hang out here. But if you can lift up the right arm, and then can you take that right arm behind your ear, behind your head? This is a little harder. Take a deep breath in and reach back up. And then exhale, right hand to right knee or right thigh, just above the knee. And then sink down your elbow. Stay out of your shoulder though, right? Like we don't want to collapse into the shoulder. So keep the shoulder away from the ear, but you sink down bending your elbow. And you can just hang here. If that's enough of a stretch, keep pushing your heels down. But if you want a little more, you reach up with that left arm. And feel that big dynamic stretch. And then for those of you that need a little more hot sauce, see if you can take that left hand behind your left ear, behind your head, and open up that elbow. Ooh, big stretch. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring yourself back and sit up really tall and just release all of that. Okay, walk the feet back together. So next we're going to take a low lunge. with a stretch. So turn over to your right, keep your right knee and your right ankle parallel to one another. And you might need to be on the edge of your chair and be a little intimate here. And then you're going to extend your left leg behind you. And the leg will be straight-ish. And what I mean by that is if it's too difficult to take your leg way out, then just bend it and come more on the ball of the foot and bend the knee more. But if you're able to get that leg straighter, you might try kind of a warrior foot, which is a 45-degree turnout where you're taking the knife edge of that left foot towards the ground. You're kind of stamping your foot down. So we will have everything from this in this posture to this. Okay, so take your low lunge and make it yours for your body. Honor your body. Wherever you are with this, take your right hand on the back of your chair and then lift your left arm up and lean towards the back of your chair. Keep pushing your feet down. Keep pushing your feet down. Low lunge with a big side stretch. Big breath in. And exhale, return to the center. As a matter of fact, let's take a goddess or a fierce angel here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach and rise up with the arms. Exhale, thumb, index together, lower the arms to 90-degree elbow. Pull your navel tight, take a deep breath in. And exhale, sink the arms down. Now turn towards your left. And again, you have to be kind of on the edge of your chair, living on the edge here. Boundless love. All right, take that left knee and line it up with the left ankle. Extend back the right leg as far as you would like. You can be on the ball of your foot. You can turn the foot down if that feels like you want to go for a little more intensity. And you just find what works again, just like the other side. Left hand on the back of the chair, sweep the right arm up, and then exhale and lean towards the back of the chair, really open. Oh, I just felt an adjustment. My hip, my ribs. Oh, the body loves these stretches. One more time. One more breath. And exhale, release. Bring yourself back to the center. And this time kind of stir around. Use a little bit of flirty fun, kind of creativity. Take it the other direction. And we're going to do one more. All right, next we're going to try gate pose. So heel toe your feet a little bit wide, toes out, and you're on the edge of your seat. And what we're going to do is extend the right leg long. And so you're stamping down the right foot and the left knee. And we're going to send our right thigh for gate pose. And this can be really intimidating. So you can hold on with that left hand and lean that way. Or if you feel secure and you feel like you can, you'll actually lift up the left arm and slide down with the right and take a big side lean. So one thing I want to really point out is not to stop on your knee though. Don't support on your knee. You want to support above your knee or below your knee. All right, so let's give this a try. So sit up tall, stamping down into your left heel and your right foot. Reach up, rise up, deep breath. And then exhale, grab the left side of your chair and take the right arm down to your thigh and just lean over a little bit. And then think, could I reach up with that left arm? If you're okay here, maybe you decide to go to your edge and you slide a little deeper. Now be really mindful here, pushing down into the floor, squeezing your butt. Take a deep breath in and reach and rise back up, both arms. And then exhale, hands to the heart, and pull that your right heel under your right knee. And then relax the arms. Gate pose. Other side. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, hands to heart, and extend now your left leg. So you're stamping the bottom of the foot into the ground, and the right heel is stamping down. So you're not just hanging out, you are actually working to push down to lift up. Big breath in, reach up. And then exhale, hang on to the chair with your right hand, and then take your left hand down and slide it above the knee onto the thigh and lean over a little bit. And then if you're thinking you can do this with core strength instead of holding on, lift up your right arm. And then if you're thinking you could go deeper, then you slide the arm down. Gate pose. Take a deep breath in And then exhale, back up, slide that left knee back, or the left heel under the left knee, hands to the heart, and breathe. Take a deep breath. And exhale, hands release. Walk the bottoms of your feet together, or walk your feet together and put the bottoms of your feet together. Widen the knees. Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Also known as cobbler's pose. Holding onto your chair, take a deep breath in and lift your heart like a cat-cow. And then exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift up, lift the heart. Exhale, round. And now sit up nice and tall and walk yourself back into your chair. And take Baddha Konasana again if you can. This is the beginning of our Shavasana. So if you need another drink before Shavasana, please feel free. And what I like to do in Shavasana, in chair yoga, is I really like to relax by kind of letting go of everything with regard to slouching in my chair, like just kind of slouching down and actually hooking my head on the back. So from the side, it looks like this. I mean, we're not trying to hold ourselves up tall or anything anymore. We're totally relaxing. So I like Baddha Konasana because it helps my hips. But if it's not comfortable for you, we'll take just a regular Shavasana wherever you are. And you're always welcome to just sit comfortably in Shavasana as well, and maybe even sink your head down. So wherever your specific Shavasana is, hang out, get comfy, maybe let your arms dangle, maybe your hands are on your thighs, maybe your knees are together and your feet are wide. Close down the eyes and start to deepen the breath. And then I want you to stay there and just find your rhythm, find the cadence of your breath. I'm going to read a beautiful meditation, and you can allow these words to sink in and work their healing magic, or you can ignore them and just breathe. So wherever you are in your Shavasana, relaxing, expanding the ribs on every inhale. Every exhale, you're knitting your ribs together. Inhale and exhale. Let your body, your mind, your spirit relax. And as you take in the next deep breath through your nose, fill your belly fully. And as you exhale, release it slowly, slowly. And let the sensations in your body talk to you. What are you feeling? Allow that. Continue breathing slowly, and maybe you are softening between your eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw. And as you're breathing there and really going deep inside your soul, deep inside your body, bring your awareness to your heart center. And imagine a warm and glowing presence, kind of a light, if you will, but it's really iridescent and just kind of slowly coming out of your heart in all directions. And it's soft yet radiant. And as you breathe, it begins to expand. And this light, this beautiful love, really, is growing brighter and larger, and you see it moving beyond your chest, filling your entire body. And with each breath, the warmth of love reaches every cell of your being, dissolving tension, dissolving fear. And as the light continues to grow, imagine it extending outward, moving beyond you and enveloping those close to you, family, friends, loved ones, fellow yogis right here in this very class. And feel the warmth of this love touching them gently, like a comforting embrace from you to them. And with your next breath, allow the light to expand even further, seeing it flowing into your community, spreading through every street, home, every heart, feeling the connection between you and all beings, human, animal, and beyond. And let this light grow boundless. Boundless love. This light is your love. It's expanding infinitely, surrounding the entire planet, connecting you with all of life, with the universe itself. Know that this love is limitless, always present, and available to you and all beings. And as we stated in the beginning, if your love tank is empty, be in the receiving mode. Every inhale, pull some of that beautiful love and that warmth and that light into your own heart. And say to yourself this affirmation: I am a vessel of boundless love. And silently or out loud another one: love flows through me effortlessly, connecting me to all. And finally, this universal love is infinite and ever present. Ever present. Really let those words settle into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists, and maybe come back up to a seated position if you were slouching. Bring the hands to the heart, flutter those eyes open. From my heart to yours, boundless love to you, my friend. Sending you so much love, receiving yours. And I want to say I'm honored that you practiced today. Thank you. Namaste.